What's up everyone, it's Sam from 64 Wheels, and today we're going to be unboxing the 2023/2024 Crash and Attack Ford Explorer from Jurassic Park. So this is the Explorer from the first movie. It's made cameo appearances in some of the later films. I can't remember exactly which one because there's been like half a dozen, but this is the OG. This is from the first movie, at least in its intact form. So the cool thing about this model is, I don't know if you can see that little graphic up there, whoop, right on the box, but this is a crushable car. It's almost like the OG Crash Dummy cars that you could crash and then it pops back into place. The roof does it, and then the front end comes off as well, as you can see. It also comes with a Raptor that has 3 different levels of intensifying damage. So when you press this down, when you press it once, it gives you 1 level, 2, 3, and it kind of gives you different sound and lights in this. So we'll kind of press it there. Right there. So it gives you a different play effect in one Dinosaur, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm really excited to open this and take a look at it. I found this at Walmart. It was in one of the almost like holiday end caps for dinosaur toys. It was $34.99, which is to me a little pricey, but this isn't just a standard Explorer. It does some things. There's some little bit of engineering in there. You have a dinosaur that lights up and makes noises, so I could see it in this climate. Everything is a little bit more expensive. I wish it wasn't that price, but I still think it's an okay buy, at least just from the outside. We'll get into if it's actually worth it once we get it open and take a look at it. So there is the back. You can see it's a crushing action. The Raptor on the back jumps on it and crushes it down, which actually didn't happen in the movie, at least with this particular vehicle. It was all T-Rex damage, but you get the idea. They're just trying to show you how it works. So there you can see the roof crushes, the front end pops up, and then there it's showing you if you hit it once, it does lights once and sound once, twice, 3 times, blah, 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 all right there. So there it goes. It does have they call it a sunroof, but it's like the hatch glass, the roof hatch glass that moves up and down, and then it shows you there's some also other animals featured, and this one also has, the Dinosaur has the like little chip in it that you can it's almost like a little QR code. You can open up the Jurassic, I think it's the Jurassic World app, and kind of see that animal in the virtual world, which is kind of cool. It's another addition. They didn't have to do that, and that's like another thing, whether you collect it, you're a dinosaur fan, you buying it for a kid, whatever. It's another part of the playset that adds value to it, even if it doesn't come with something extra that you can physically hold. So that's kind of cool. So we'll go ahead and pop this open and take a look at it. First, the package. So all toys are kind of going towards a plastic-free, bubble-free packaging. Hot Wheels has done this. Matchbox is starting to do it. Mattel, this is Mattel. A lot of Hasbro toys have that, where there's no actual package. It's okay, but then usually the corners of the package, and then especially if there's glass on top, a lot of the Batman toys for the Batman movie that came out last year have this type of packaging. And I noticed when I was opening the Batmobile or looking for ones to buy in the store, a lot of the front windows had scuffs, or the roofs had scuffs on them from them getting shipped or pushed around on the shelf, which really sucks because then it's harder to find a mint condition one of these. And if you're a collector like me and you're buying this to collect as well as enjoy, you don't want your brand new product to have scratches on it. So that is something to look out for. If you are going to buy this, hopefully your store will have multiple so you can kind of see which ones are the best, and then that's the one you'll probably want to buy. So I'm going to try to cut this out safely here without jacking the paint up. Whoop. Let me see if I can do this here. Come on. Ooh, I don't know. Is it gonna do it? There it goes. I don't think I did anything too bad to it. Okay. So then I'm also gonna cut this right here. Man, these are tough. Boom, there it goes. Okay. So we will pull that through. And then I think the car is held on by other stuff in the box. So there's that front, so it's not super detailed. It's not actually much more than the box shows, but it's still super cool that it actually does that. So I'm sure once we press this whole thing down, it'll actually have a full action. So let's go ahead and actually take the box open too. All right. See how this is held on in there. So there it has the very simple, you kind of lift this tab up right here. Come on. And then you spin it like that, and then it unlocks the car from the base, or unlocks these from the base of the car, I should say. I kind of had that the other way around. So just do that, and then the car should lift off, no problem. There you go. So it has those little connectors on it to actually kind of keep it up in the box, which protects the axles, which is not too bad. So there it is. And then brush it off. See, it looks pretty good. It's not too bad. Doesn't have a lot of scratches. That might have been me with the scissors. Ooh, that was probably not good. Yeah, that was probably me with the scissors. So that was so dumb of me. I probably should have waited. But overall, let's look at the car here. So let me make sure I have everything up. Okay, so this is it. It looks pretty good. The details aren't too bad. You'll notice in the video that the red part almost looks like a maroon, a brownish red, rather than like the fire engine red. But if you've actually looked at photos from the filming behind the scenes or seen in the vehicles up close at like Universal Studios or anything like that, they have a little bit more of a maroon color than an actual fire engine red. So this is probably more consistent with what the movie actually looked like, because the movie did use, I think it was shot in film back in '93. So the film gave it a little bit different color. So I think this is probably a little bit more correct than the actual like bright red, because it wasn't that bright red in real life. At least pictures I've seen. You know, if you've seen different, definitely let me know in the comments. So there's a little bit of paint hiccups on the wheel. Overall, there's some right there. It doesn't look too bad. It does have the correct light guards. There it has the tail light, like stickers are underneath that. It's got nice little Explorer badges, the Ford. It does have the license plate. It doesn't have much in the back. The seats are tan. So let's see if we can open this up and take a closer look. So there you can kind of see the seats. It does have the dash with like the screen in it. If you can see that. So that is correct. It's got the black steering wheel. This hinges very nicely. It does have the small 3 fog lights on the top, which is kind of cool. Let's look at the front. The front does have that big brush guard. That's correct, with the little track indicator. So it had like the little balls on the front that were almost like, I don't know if they're magnet or sensors, but that's like what it ran along the track in the movie. And it's got the fog lights. It's got headlight stickers on it. So it looks pretty good. Overall, I don't mind the colors. Is this a sticker or a tampo? So these are clear stickers put on the door. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little air bubble in that one, so you can kind of see that. So those are stickers put on top of the plastic, but the rest of the car is actual, like they're like tampoed on, like they're inkjet on. So that is a sticker. That's like just like a paper style sticker, and you can see like where I put marks on it with the scissors. So, which is a bummer. I might have to buy another one of these, or these might be like the play one or something. But it kind of matches the crushness of it. So then the whole vehicle itself looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and test the like crush action. So it says to hold it down and just push. Oh, cool. So it does push the hood open. So when it's like that, that's what it looks like crushed. So it like the top of the roof pushes in, the what they call the sunroof pops up, the roof bubble, and then the front end pushes out. So let's check the chassis. The chassis looks like it is a single piece. It doesn't look like it does any change or like crushing or anything like that. And it does, I like that it has like the accurate spare tire on the bottom. You can see that the chassis has tabs and then is also screwed together. So you could take this apart and customize it if you want, because all that is able to be taken apart and redone. Like you can take the screws out, you can take the tabs out, all that good stuff. So the engine actually looks pretty good. They got like the little air intake. They got a lot of different, like the battery, the coolant reservoir. So it doesn't look too bad. They did a decent job molding the engine. So let's see how you get this back. Can I just push this back? Nope, you actually have to push the whole the roof back just like that, and then everything snaps back into place. So the fitment is decent. The crush action, like there you can kind of see a little bit of the like the mechanism inside. It's a little hard to see just because of the light, but it doesn't work too bad. I like how it does push the front end out too, just like that. Not too shabby. I like it. I mean, it's not anything crazy. Like the 93, the one from, was that Kenner? I can't remember who made the original one. I had it as a kid, the action figure version with like the missile launcher on the top. But it also had like a biteable front end, very similar to this shape actually, like the little triangle piece that like the whole front end pulled off. So it's kind of cool that it's almost like that in a sense. But the truck itself looks good. Ooh, it rolls nicely. It is more of a toy than a collectible, but it's aimed at collectors too, because this is obviously the 1993. A lot of the kids back in the day, like myself, who saw Jurassic Park and were a big fan of this car, are going to buy this for their own collections, as I did. Hopefully they won't mess up the sticker on theirs. But let's look at the Raptor. So the Raptor is pretty good. This is I think it's a sculpt that they've had before. They added some of the lights and sounds and stuff. I think those have been changed, but I believe this has been released before. I don't know, because they've released so many dinosaurs. It's kind of hard to tell which ones are new and which ones aren't, but it actually, look at the teeth. It looks pretty good. So here is the little pull out like code that you can scan. I think it pulls all the way out, doesn't it? Maybe somewhere. I thought it did, but maybe you just scan that. Maybe you just like take a picture of it. It's been a while. I know I have a T-Rex with that, but I scanned it a long time ago, so I don't remember, because these toys have been coming out for several years now. So let's see. So there is like the speaker box on that side. So let's try pressing it once. Not too bad. Okay, twice. 3 times. Nice. So it does have a little bit different noise. It's like got that effects. Like, look, it's still like bleeding almost inside. It's not terrible. Oh, it's still going. Oh, that's kind of cool. So that's interesting. So there are quite a few details built into this. The color looks good. Like, it looks realistic. The eyes are awesome. Look at that. Those green, like marble eyes, those are killer. And like, I think the mouth sculpt is pretty good. Like the teeth, it looks like the movie did. Not a bad, I bought this for the Explorer, but this is a really cool addition, and it's really fun to but that is huge. I think that's oversized. Like, this is probably a giant Raptor compared to the actual Explorer. Oh, that was cool. But I like this. Overall, do I think it's worth $35 plus tax? I mean, in a sense of what you're getting nowadays, probably. It's probably like market price. The Explorer's cool. You can put your OG figures in it because it is sized that way. Like, it would probably be, they might be a little large, but you can fit them in there because of the hatch. So that's kind of cool. Or really any of the Mattel figures would probably fit in it, because those, they have made new versions of them. I don't have any here to try it, but they would probably fit. You could probably like 3D print or print some off like fake dinosaur brochures or some binoculars or something you put in the back, especially if you have like a Tim figure or something. But this is pretty cool. It's not bad. I like it. I think they did a good job with the detail. I like that it has stickers on the headlights and taillights. Overall, it looks pretty accurate. I like it. Like, it could be displayed, or you could play with it too, which is the fun part. So this is a display or play one. I really like this. So I like the detail. It reminds me, like I said, of the OG Crash Dummies stuff. So not bad. So there you have it. This is the 2023-24 EEpic Attack Crash and Attack Ford Explorer from the Jurassic World line, I guess. So this is the original Jurassic Park, the 93 Ford Explorer, and this awesome color and light up and sounds Velociraptor to go with it. So not too bad. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. If this is priced how you thought it would be, or if it's too expensive, or you think it's priced just right. Let me know in the comments, or if you've picked it up, how you enjoy it, because it is, I mean, it's a pretty cool toy. I love the Smash Stuff. I hope they put more of that. Like, I would love to see that go into the monster truck line and Hot Wheels, or some of the entertainment. Like, it'd be cool to have a 70 Charger from Fast and the Furious with like a Crush Damage or something on it. I think that would be cool. So hopefully this means we'll get more of these type of products from Mattel sometime soon, and hopefully we would get more Jurassic Park in the 1/64, like just like the Hot Wheel line, even though this is Mattel, not Hot Wheels. So pretty cool. Well, let me know what you think of this comment in the comments below. I really appreciate you watching the Sam 64 Wheels. Like and subscribe as always. I will link all my other Jurassic Park unboxings in the comments below, as well as link all my social media channels and all that, so you can have a conversation with me across channels, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. So I appreciate you watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.